When you think of iconic teen comedies from the 1980s, Fast Times at Ridgemont High is probably one of the first films that comes to mind. Released in 1982, the movie became a cultural phenomenon, launching the careers of several big stars and grossing around $50 million at the box office. But behind the scenes, the story isn't quite as glamorous, especially for its director. In a recent revelation, director Amy Heckerling shared that despite the film's massive success, she didn't receive the financial rewards many would expect. In her own words, she said she got f'd when it came to royalties. It's a blunt statement, but it highlights a long-standing issue in Hollywood, how profits are distributed, and who really benefits when a movie becomes a hit. At the time, Heckerling was a relatively new filmmaker. Fast Times at Ridgemont High was her breakout project, and while it earned critical acclaim and commercial success, her contract reportedly didn't include a strong back-end deal. That means she didn't earn a significant share of the film's ongoing profits after its release. This situation wasn't uncommon, especially for directors early in their careers. Studios often held the upper hand in negotiations, and without major leverage, many creatives signed deals that didn't account for long-term success. For Heckerling, that meant missing out on the financial upside of a movie that would go on to become a classic. What makes this story even more interesting is the lasting legacy of the film. Decades later, Fast Times at Ridgemont High is still widely watched, quoted, and celebrated. It helped define a genre and influenced countless teen comedies that followed. Yet, the person who helped bring it to life didn't reap the rewards in the way audiences might assume. Heckerling's experience also sheds light on a broader conversation in the entertainment industry: fair compensation. Today, more filmmakers and actors are pushing for better contracts, including profit participation and streaming residuals. But stories like this remind us that the system hasn't always been fair, and in some cases, it still isn't. Despite the financial disappointment, Heckerling went on to have a successful career, directing other beloved films like Clueless. Her impact on pop culture is undeniable, even if the business side didn't always work in her favor. In the end, this revelation adds a new layer to the legacy of Fast Times at Ridgemont High. It's not just a story about teenage life in California, it's also a reminder of the challenges creatives face behind the scenes, even when they help create something truly iconic.